Hello friends, we're already here with more of our Swiss Family Rizbinson playthrough. Things are looking okay, I guess. Fritz has had a break, Franz is knocked out due to food poisoning, we're cooking on the floor, it's an absolute mess, but I think we're gonna be fine. First thing we're gonna do to try to make up for that food poisoning that keeps happening to everybody is to make better tiles here, so we're cooking not on the floor. We do also want to start working on getting our wall done because a raid will probably come during this episode or maybe in the next one. Either way, we gotta work on that pretty quickly. So we'll focus on the flooring first, and when that's finished, get the wall going in a big way. Screaming Bakerist here is actually on the character who in his catharsis, so I really do hope he gets over it pretty quick. I think we need to prioritize getting Fritz's own bedroom, as it's one of the issues in why he's so darn unhappy. The eating of raw food goes away very, very soon. In half an hour here, it'll be gone, and that will be very, very nice. The dining room is what quality right now? It's only mediocre. Once they have flooring in here, it'd be a lot nicer, I'm sure. Let's go ahead and ask our friend Ernst to... You're hauling. Well, keep on hauling. Will instead go ahead and make a torch lamp. I really don't want Will to take up all of the construction duties, but at this point, with all of the gardens fully planted, having more construction wouldn't be terrible. I wanted to have the other characters learn construction, but at this point, we'll have Will help out also. Now, there's plant cutting to do. When plant cutting's done, he'll then construct instead. So let's let him work on the trees for now and get us some more wood that way. I think we're safe from a raid right now because we do have visitors. They came over for a cup of tea and a little chat, but maybe they're going to stick around and do some combat. I noticed that two of their characters are injured, though. I'm guessing they got into a social fight, most likely. Yeah, Choblier compared Dorolustrastra to a dinosaur. I mean, I could imagine Dorolustrastra being the name of a dinosaur. It's Latin, don't you know? Alright, well... If they get knocked out, we'll heal them up, but for now, we have our own problems to deal with, our own people who are unwell. I'm going to go ahead and make a initial bedroom just to make Fritz happier. Getting him out of the barracks is fine. He's a very, very needy boy, very, very stroppy boy who's unwilling to contribute to the team. It's clearly an indication of vice and sin. His parents will have to have a good hard talking to, but for now, we'll make do by giving him a bedroom. Again, a kill box is going to be here, so we'll make the bedrooms up this way. And I want to think about the possibility of pulling back this mountain some. Okay, I'm not seeing anywhere infestable here, so I am going to mark this area to mine. Now, I actually don't want to mine this yet, because that'd be a tremendous amount of work for I'm not quite sure what benefit yet. So instead, we're going to throw down a bedroom, and hope we'll say, that before we make too many more bedrooms, we do move the wall back and make the rooms look a little bit nicer. So we'll see. Let's go ahead and do a 5x5 bedroom, which I think that is. Is that close to 5x5 at least? I believe it's 5x5 bedroom. And we'll get rid of the middle slot here and put a door on it also. We'll keep using the steel doors like so. And there's also the kitchen's not quite finished, so probably want our builders to work on that. Now, I believe that Fritz is my best builder. A rhinoceros has self-tamed. Colonists decide to name it Cosme. Cosme, or Cosme, or I don't know what that means, and I don't know why you've joined, but I love you already. Alright, I feel better about our ability to defend ourselves now that we have a mighty rhino on the team. Let that rhino go ahead and get into the large area, though I realize I should probably keep at least that animal closer to base in order to help with handling training more easily. It seems essential. Also, curious what name we should call it. I mean, I'm sure a name will come to us eventually, but for now, Cosme is fine. The Swiss Family Robinson in the book did not ever tame a rhino. They did tame a monkey, though, so if ever we get a monkey, I got a name ready for that. But not so much for rhinoceros. Maybe we can name it after a leader of Switzerland. So I will briefly Google and be right back with a fine name for that. Okie dokie. I spent a few minutes looking at the history of Switzerland and decided an obvious name for right now makes a good deal of sense. Later we'll have more interesting ones. For right now, let's just name it after the capital of Switzerland. That is, of course, Bern, and I promise I knew that before we looked it up. Bern is the animal's name. Hello, Bern. I mean, because it's a pet, though, now that I think about it, let's name it Bern-E. Now, I promise it's not a political endorsement of any sense whatsoever, a wink, but Bernie the rhinoceros will come rampaging over anyone who stands its way. Might even say that it will trump the competition. Okay, so got a rhino figured out now. Marked to tame already. Let's get some more of this medicine picked up also. Plenty of random bits of food and medicine remaining on the wild parts of the map. Let's go and get all that picked up. Will keep working on that, and our other characters will work on getting building done, I hope? What are y'all working on? Ernst Hallig. I think it's the case that our best constructors really are stuck in bed, being unwell with their mental break. So I'm gonna have Will get promoted to best constructor for right now, just to get the wall done, hopefully. And this squirrel we left here for the dogs to eat has gone completely bad. That's just too bad. We'll have to dump that somewhere far away where it won't offend the rest of us. So make a little stockpile, one spot dumping zone down there, make of critical importance, and have whoever's nearest by, Ernst, go and haul that to the correct zone, where it will decay in privacy and away from any prying eyes. And that seems good. Our trade caravan's leaving. Goodbye to you all. Thanks for the trade. Thank you for the Nutrimine. I do appreciate it very much. And hopefully we can see you all again real soon. A food binge is occurring. This is Liz the Gourmand has spent so much time making food, now she wants to eat all the food. And just because, I mean, it's not going to do anything, but for the sake of feeling like I'm contributing, no eating the nice food. That's not for you, Liz. No, no, no. No, 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 I say. Will is having his meal. When that's done, please get back to the limestone wall here. And we really do want to go ahead and continue the limestone wall, basically just straight across. So from here all the way across, and we'll put in a door or two on it. We'll make out of stone also. And with that made, we then start thinking about how we lay out the kill box. But I mean, at this moment, this will then mean we're entirely enclosed, with lots of walls that are half built, but entirely enclosed except for that. And then we'll remove the little limestone wall here once the rest of the wall is done. I think that should be fine. Okay. With Liz picking out, Jack's gotten sick. Dirty cooking area again. I mean, how dirty is it in there? How bad can it possibly be? It's not a room yet. That's the issue. It doesn't count as a room until it's fully built. A low psychic drone, all the males, Winston Payne, distant engine of hatred's coming, speaking the worst possible thoughts, encouraging the boys to work against their parents' wishes. Oh, that's terrible. You have to honor your mother and father, Swiss family children, not act against them. Horror of horrors. Also, I just realized that both of my wardens are now knocked out in one way or another. So, have you been fed recently? I think you have. What's your needs? Yeah, you've been fed, well, not so recently. You should get fed soon, though. So, the wardens are Franz and Liz, both of whom are knocked out. But hey, we got batteries at least. I'm going to fix this problem first. There's some other warden to assist. Oh, sorry, actually, Liz's, no, Fritz is available, rather. So, Fritz, have you wardened recently? Allegedly, you have. That is fine. Oh, and how's the infection going, also? The infection in the torso is now 89% treated, 77% infected. We're going to drop them down to normal medicine. Liz is no longer eating all our food. That's wonderful. Let's now go ahead and research. Let's think what we want to research. Some way of making more power, I think, would be good. Though I also want to go down the direction of weapons, surely, because we're a little ill-equipped for what the game might throw at us. Let's go ahead and go with smithing into various kinds of blades. And then we'll get solar panels, then smithing. I changed my mind. Medical emergency. Straw's in real bad shape. That's just the infection, though. He's going to be fine. He'll be absolutely fine. No worries at all. Friend Will is working on the floor. No. The wall, friend. The wall first, then the floor. It's nearly bedtime. Need columnist beds, right? The medical bed must become a normal bed again. Oh, no. Fritz is knocked out. Poor Fritz. Alright, we'll assign this bed to Fritz. And again, not Fritz, sorry, Franz. And Franz is a terrible wimp, so he's just pretending, he's malingering, as you might say. Rescue him in his own bed. But how long is he going to get over the food poisoning? It's going to be a while still. It's only at major. It's a drain on the family. Where's your industriousness, Franz? Wimp truly is one of the worst of all possible effects. Sorry, in the morning we'll finish out this room. Bernie is in the dog area. I'm glad he's staying near the home zone, though. He's allowed to go to the whole base. Wow, Jack is vomiting literally where the animals sleep. Is that how you think about the animals here? That they're worth your vomits? I think Jack has food poisoning also. I think probably at this point, 3 of our 6 characters have food poisoning. I wouldn't doubt that Estrada's going to get it also. Wouldn't doubt that at all. I'm going to torch lamp up into here also, so our prisoner's not in darkness anymore. And our researcher, etc. Nice. Major break risk. Jack's unhappy. Everyone's unhappy. The low psychic drone, -12. Intense pain, -15. I suspect that Jack's going to break pretty soon. But fingers crossed on that one. What a little embarrassed. Hey, Estrada's fully healed up. Now, he's a male drift of the Knights of War. It's a pirate faction, so releasing him wouldn't help even a little bit. But I think Liz went to bed early. Yeah, I'm going to wake up Liz now to get to work on cooking at the campfire. And the wall really should get finished, though, before we do too much more cooking. It was a nicer area. So we got one of our constructors up also. Friend Fritz, good morning, friend. I know it's 1 a.m. You want to sleep. Actually, no, you're fine. Yeah, let's rise early and show our proper Swiss hard-working ways. Make this base into the industrial and economic powerhouse it really should be. Fritz, when you're done, please make a torch lamp. Thanks. Oh, is Fritz the... No, Franz the malingerer. And he's recovering now from food poisoning. Does that still give pain, though? Still gives pain. They're still stuck in bed a while longer. Okay. I believe I ordered Liz to make food forever, and so I probably want to stop that now that she can decide what she wants to do. She wants to keep cooking, but that's now her choice. Okay. Hope she cook all day long, though. That'd be great. And with Liz back in the game, we can now take people off of warning we assigned to it earlier. No, actually, I didn't assign it. I think I was talking about doing so, then didn't do so. We did move Will to top job construction, though, and move him off that, get him back on growing instead. So we should have a bunch of rice available, well, in 2 days or so still. Not quite as soon as I'm hoping, but the corn is coming. Oh, the corn is coming. And actually, I am going to go ahead and plant a whole another garden, another field, just to ensure that we got plenty of food coming in. Make that into a field of rice. And then I'm going to do a potato field also. And that should be all the food this family needs for the winter. Or so I hope. Might even be too much food. There's never too much food, though. And again, as always, I'm worried the raiders are going to come this way and burn my fields, but if that happens to become carnivores, that'll be just fine. Starvation. Jack is starving. This is because he is food poisoning, and so he's vomiting out all the food. He's Turk's master, though. He likes that. He likes that very much. Keep eating, little friend. Keep eating. Don't want to have a family funeral quite yet. Okay, I do want to get this room done for whichever character was so unhappy with being the barracks. Man, Jack's in terrible mood. It's time for some breaks. Hopefully the psychic drone goes away pretty soon. We don't have any foil hats or anything we can do to help with that. They just keep vomiting. Their mouths are as fountains, spewing forth such vileness. Unless there's sin coming out of you, Jack, if you obeyed your parents' wishes more often, you wouldn't throw up. Now we're gonna make you clean it up. Oh, it's terrible. You made the mess, though. You clean up the mess. Actually, don't know if that causes them to get even less happiness, having to work in their filth. Oh, everywhere here also. All right. Mom, when you're done eating, please clean up your child's vomit as well. Alright, happy to see that Jack is now working on cleaning consistently again. He is our main cleaner, and he, having seen the filth everywhere, Jack decides he'd rather wander around awkwardly and not clean up any more vomit. I think he's pretending to make his family clean up after him. I suspect that's the case. Only the dogs would lick it up off the floor. I mean, I've heard that pets do this kind of thing. It'd be very helpful in this case. Instead, it's going to sit there for a while longer while we ask dear old Mom to clean up once more. It's a hard life. She's having to do all these tasks. We should move Mom's rocks out, though. There's no reason these rocks to live here. They make the room disgusting looking. She doesn't like that at all. So this hauled to stockpiles that I think allows any kind of chunks it does. So hopefully they get hauled pretty fast. I ask Franz to do it before he makes more limestone blocks. There we go. Alright, and with that, the room's already a little bit nicer. Next up is going to be power after the wall is done. The wall is nearly done. We're saying nearly done. So Daddy Will, we're going to take off of planting for the moment and get him onto construction instead to hasten the wall's finish. And I think actually has Daddy Will to go up this way and build these. We'll mark the berry bush to harvest also. All to come together very, very nicely. I actually forbid working on the bedroom until after the wall is done, but it's coming together nicely. Go, Bernie, go. Eat that grass. Glad to see my character's doing well. We have a chair to destroy also. Go and do that. Oh, the rhino's going to visit the prisoner. That's very sweet of you, Bernie. You're obviously a good member of the family with your nuzzling love for our escapee there. Name the escapee and he's in prison. Hopefully he does not escape anytime soon. Let's make him unhappy now. I mean, that you're a prisoner, you're in serious pain. This serious pain I believe you have for the rest of the playthrough until we manage to find a way to get rid of his bite scar. Infection gives 5% pain. He's already at, I think, of 27 pain then. Wow. Wow. Prison cell is pretty bad quality. Floor will help with that, definitely. And your bed is what quality? It's normal. An excellent table. Poor chair. Normal chair. Well, we'll work on it eventually. Glad to see a nice pile of food. Liz is warming herself by the fire. I like that. And Jack, who's wandering, is starving once more. It's too bad. Should we... I make another stockpile for wood somewhere else, but that'll come soon. Alright, you should be sleeping, I suspect. Staying up late, playing those horseshoe pins. It's not a life for you. You have to inspire your children, Will, by going to bed nice and early, not staying up all night, clanking with the horseshoes. Anyway, with horseshoes, where are the horses? That's what I'm asking. I see that our steel stockpile is nearly full. Maybe we'll go make it a little larger eventually. Up to 24 meals now. Now, I'm guessing all those meals, absolutely every one of them, probably has food poisoning because of how they were cooked, but that is a-okay. The walls went up once more. We have one door there. That's great. We should cut down the tree blocking the door, definitely. Jack, come back to us, please. Yeah, you can see right there the problem with the door there. Being blocked by the tree is that Jack can't walk in slowly. It also helps slow raiders walking through, but I trust that the raiders come into the correct places, not through our random doors, hopefully. We don't... that's why we don't need that many more stones. That's not true. After the wall's done, we have so many more building projects planned, and so we probably do need a fair number of bricks still. Is that the door? No. Where's the door? The door is going to be right here. Already an open area. You can walk right in and out. That's just great. We're probably going to bridge over the majority of the mud here to make our kill box like so, possibly, though I realize, of course, that if we do that, the enemies, we have to shoot around this wall. So our issue is going to be we can only shoot enemies once they get past this point. I guess to contribute to that, we should find, like, what's the first point at which they can shoot here. And I want a wall also over here to force them to go on a bit of a parade for us before we get into our one spot opening. I'm going to go ahead and haul down this limestone wall now and remove the bridge also underneath, because the wall is nearly finished. Psychic break is over. No longer are they hearing those unspeakable demands that children disobey their parents. They're now godly children once more, being obedient. I appreciate that very much. And a roof collapse. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I forgot they would have built a roof on top of that single block there. A roof's collapsed because it's too far from any support. Things were crushed. Not Fritz's head. We should throw a party. God be praised. Happily had our morning prayers, and so Fritz had the divine blessing upon him. Oh, goodness. Alright, well, let's go ahead and remove the bridge now. The bridge is not selectable. Is there a remove bridge tool? I bet there is. There is. Do that now, and the wall is complete. Great. So, let's go ahead and make Fritz's... If it's the case that Fritz is actually not in such a bad condition, we could instead go and do the mining we want to. Now, Ernst has no job right now. Ernst, what's your mining? 0. Great. You have good intellectual, though. Are you able to help with research when you have nothing else to do? Why? So Jack is wandering by research not getting done. So I'm going to have him help with research as long as his brother's not available to do it. Please stop being going for a walk. Idle walk. Idle hands, etc. Alright, let's go ahead and mine out this back wall now and see if we can make a nice area for housing. Alright, I'm going to mark all of that, but as it goes, we're going to keep an eye and see if any of it becomes infestable. Hopefully it doesn't. And I do also want to work on figuring out where we're going to shoot from in here. So I'm going to trust that we can shoot from around about here or so. But I think we want to make a bridge line that covers So enemies can't come through this direction. So truthfully, I want to have a way to shoot from down here also. But I don't need to make a wall outside. So let's see what we can do outside first. We do like this. If we do like that, then the enemies will have to walk between here and here. They mean a large group there. I probably want to make it so they have to go through a trap tunnel. I think they're like a tight fighting area before they can get close to us. So I think I need to do bridges. Bridges allow the wall to block here. And if they pop out here, I think our bolt action rifle can reach that far. They'll walk up this way and fight, and that should work well, maybe. There's an argument, I guess, for moving the wall in a little bit more, so we're able to force them to walk in mud, but I think slow people down. Yeah, that's a rich soil, that's not mud. This is mud, though, with half walk speed. So that's all nice for walking. Right now they can walk back this way. Now that gives us more time to shoot back at them, because they'll have a farther way to go, but it won't slow them down quite as much. If only they were ready to make mud. If only we could go outside and dump some buckets of water on the soil and mudify them. I don't think that's doable, though, unfortunately. So we'll see what happens. Fritz has no job. Fritz is hauling wood now. I'm going to make Fritz help out with plant cutting then, so he's able to have something to do when the hauling's done. Actually, he has a plant cutting job, in which case we just need to mark more things to plant cut, I suspect. So, is there more plant cutting nearby? We also could train him to be a miner over a very long period of time. You know what? Let's do that. He's a 0 in mining, so his mining would be so unbelievably bad. But friend Fritz, when you have a chance, help out with mining. No more idleness allowed. Okay, I hope this all works. We'll see how this goes. Actually, we need to build all the way across. We're going to do this because the floor there is only shallow water, not deep water. So we'll expand this a little bit. This direction. There might be a couple of tries on building and rebuilding here. But I think it will all work out. I really like using water as a defense. It's a natural, lovely spot. An army of chickens have wandered into the area. Their second self-tame event. Look at them all! Look at them all! How many chickens are these? It is 10 chickens? This is the friendliest island ever. 10 chickens. Now, immediately I want to kill them all, of course. I want to say, no, you're not welcome here. Go away. But also, you get eggs and chicken meat. I think we gotta set up a barn. I think we gotta welcome them into the family. I think we'll be doing that in the next episode. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you again real soon.